What's up, everybody? Patrick LaRouche here from Evolve Restorative Therapy. You can find me at livepainfreeprocess.com. I have a pain-free concierge service that helps people eliminate pain for the long haul and teaches you what you have to do to eliminate just about any issue that comes along your way based off of the knowledge of being mindful, body awareness, and everything else. Gives you little tools based off my Live Pain-Free process that gives you the tools that you needed to do to deal with anything. It's not one thing that fixes everything. You have to know where you are, how you are. And that's what my Live Pain-Free process does. It gives you the tools and the practice to do so because you're living life, and life always throws you a curveball. We are on the last month of 2016, and we are dealing with neck pain. Neck pain, we talked about in the week one, is all about not seeing the other side of something on the emotional, mental world, not seeing the other side of something, and your body's trying to slow you down and bring you focus to one issue, the issue that needs to be taken care of right here, right now is the next thing that needs to happen. Last week we dealt with some tapping, right? Some tapping on getting your nervous system to spool down. Now that's a hidden trick that a lot of people just don't do, and they don't understand enough to do, and that's calming your system down so the next thing that you do actually works. Actually works, because now you have nothing to defend yourself against, right? So your nervous system is now calmed down, and now you're going to start adding in your physical work. Your physical work in this week is all about trigger point work for neck pain. We're going to be utilizing a handball, and we're going to be utilizing one other place that we dealt with in a couple months ago, which is a deep muscle within your upper back called your serratus posterior superior. It helps with breathing, and it helps expel a lot of the air that happens within your upper rib cage, but it normally gets its butt handed to it due to the fact that your rhomboids, your traps, so many things are just collapsing on it, squeezing the scapula right on top of it, so it doesn't really breathe much. So this area is going to be very, very tender, and we're going to only touch on it for a little bit. The reason why we have to do it is because it jacks up your scapula without you ever recognizing it. A lot of people think it's just a levator, but I'm pretty much sure that the serratus posterior superior is the culprit on keeping your body stuck in a spot. There's a couple sticky places like that. That's going to be one of them. So you're going to have to hit that. Then we're going to be hitting your SEM, your sternocleidomastoid, which is in the front part of your head, and the top part of your neck, where your neck meets your head, your occipital. Those are the three areas that you're going to hit trigger point wise. So how you get to your serratus posterior superior is you're going to take the ball. You're going to put it right in the smack in the middle of your back, right? This is going to be the area that you're going to go, and then you're going to slightly go on top of the bone of your scapula because it's right underneath there, right? Then you're going to push it against the wall. So now the ball is against the wall is against the ball is against your scapular bone, right? Once you hit that here and you come here, you're on that, you're going to find a nice easy pressure by bringing your legs out. Again, you're on the bone, so you're not feeling too much just yet. Then all you're going to do is bring your arm out, which then you should start to feel some pressure building, and then you're going to give yourself a hug, and then you're going to fall off the bone right onto that muscle because it's going to break through the rhomboids. It's going to break through all that. And if you wait here for a second, you're going to start to feel a radiation, or you're going to feel the pressure start to build more and more, and then you might go into a pain zone. Remember, this is not about giving yourself pain. It's about getting into that discomfort world and getting it to go. So all you have to do now is bend your legs just a little bit, and then you're going to feel everything that never gets touched. Right there. Bend your legs, feel it, and then come back up. And we're talking about maybe an inch here. That's it. You can go left or right because then you'll feel different aspects of your erectors start to pop up, because once we did, the way that we did that is we addressed your upper layer by touching the bone of the scapula, and then when you move the bone out the way, it weaseled a hole through it. If you would have just put it in the mid-back, your body would have accessed the trap, the mid-trap rhomboids, and you would have hit that and it would have stopped you there. And then you would have to really weasel your way down. But because we did it that sneaky way, You can get in a lot deeper, a lot faster. Now, deeper and faster comes with some cons. Be careful. It will hurt if you go too fast, especially if you decide to use something harder than a lacrosse ball, racquetball, a lacrosse ball, golf ball. All those things come with quickness and pressure that sometimes is not necessary. So, the next spot you're going to hit, after you clear that out, all you're going to be doing is rubbing on it for maybe a minute, 2 minutes tops. You're going to get it out of discomfort place, go up and down, and just start clearing. And then afterwards, see how your shoulder might want to feel like it can drop a little bit lower, right? Once it drops a little bit lower, what's going to happen is you're going to notice that your neck might feel like this. You might feel like this, like you're like this all the time. That's excess pressure in your sternocleidomastoid, right? All you have to do now is understand your sternocleidomastoid goes from your jaw to your clavicle here. To find it, push on the front part of your head, push your hand back, your head into your hand, and it will pop out. Once you feel those muscles pop out, grab it, hold it, let it relax. Once you have a little pinky, so you're just pinching it in between, don't worry about the carotid artery unless you're really going at your jugular. You're not going to do it. So all you're doing is pinching it between your thumb and your pointer finger, just like so, and relax. This is a hard one because you're going to have to do a little bit of pressure and it will speak up loud. It might radiate into your head. It might feel like you're generating a headache, but it's crucial. It's good. It's big, but take your time with it. So you're going to do both sides, working your way up and down your neck, just like so. Allowing your head to stay right where it is. Don't think about moving it. You don't have to do both at the same time. I'm doing it for demonstration purposes. And that's how you're going to get your front part of your neck. So now we have your shoulders feel like dropping. Now you're doing both sides of the shoulder blades. It's not just one. You're doing the front part of your neck. And now you're going to hit the back part of your cranium, where your cranium, your skull bone, reaches your neck. And the way that you can do it is take such handball, cup it in your hand so it's like that. See how my thumb is holding it in place? Bring it behind your head and just look down. Like once you push in and you're pushing back slightly, you should feel a bunch of things. All you're going to do is bring your chin down, which is going to open up a little hole through there. Now these are tricks of the trade here, people. A little hole is going to open up and you're going to feel all those muscles that normally don't open up ever. So it's going to be tender. Now, the reason why it doesn't open up ever is because your brain, your body is designed to look for horizon. And the fact that your forward head posture means that you're going to crimp all this area through here. Now we got the head to come back, and your neck is going to come back, which now gives it a compelling reason to open. So what you're going to do now is, after you clear that whole band out, I want you to get up, roll your shoulders on, and roll your head, look up and down, and notice you have a little bit more range of motion, a little bit more movement within the shoulder, within the neck. Your neck pain might go away like that, or it might just start to feel better and better. Do this a couple times, and that's a sequence event. Something that I've been working towards all this year is I was showing you one or two things. Now I'm showing you sequence of those things to get your body to get better. Take advantage of the sequence. It's never one muscle that's going to do it. You have to stabilize the whole. Hence the back, front of the neck, up of the neck. All right? See you next time for some stretching. Later.